Hello everyone, a little bit different style of video this time. So I don't know how many of y'all are aware, I'm sure it's been pretty big news, but Palworld is being sued by Nintendo over a patent that they didn't even file for till a couple months after Palworld came out. So in the frivolous lawsuit, they have forced Palworld to remove Palsphere summons, which is basically you throw the ball and your character spawn, or your pet or pal spawns there next to you, and yeah, they had to remove it. But what is this mechanic specifically, and how do you make sure that you don't find yourself being sued by Nintendo in the future? So the mechanic is the ability to throw a ball, capture a target, and then summon him. So you can also increase the capture power. Forget which button I set that to. So each ball has their own capture power. Your player has a capture power, and you can summon your different pals wherever you want. But how does one make sure that they are not implementing something like this? So let's say you have a character set up with a throwing animation. Ignore this is just setting the character to face. This is unimportant. It has a throwing animation and then spawns a ball at your hand socket in that direction. You can make sure that you don't have a capture power variable in your player that will determine your ability to capture said pals, or whatever they're called. In your ball, it has its own catch power that you add to the player CP boost to feed over to the target that you're trying to capture. If it's normalized to a range and has a better number than the chance to capture, then it would add it to a an array of captured pets inside yours. Then on another button, because middle mouse button doesn't work for some reason, I have it set up on F. We make sure we have one, and we spawn a release ball that just spawns that captured pet at the location. So these are things you want to make sure that you don't have in your... This is like a PSA. You know, I don't want people to get sued by Nintendo for, more frivolous lawsuits over generic mechanics that nobody should really own. We don't want free creation, people to be able to make whatever they want and build and expand on ideas. No, big businesses should own those ideas, right? And screw everybody else for thinking that they can also just make stuff for fun. So I hope this kind of clears up what you shouldn't have in your games. If it needs a bit more of a detailed breakdown, let me know. But yeah, just make sure you don't have this kind of setup. Let me just get a good full screen of my throwing system so you can make sure it's not like anything in your game. So you can really kind of make sure that you're not going to cause yourself any problems by not having any of this. This normalized to range node is pretty cool, because you can take a value and then just whatever it is, it becomes like a percentage based. So it's pretty handy, especially when doing checks for things like this. So yeah, just make sure you don't have anything like that in your game. The capture ball and the release ball being two separate balls makes it easier to find yourself in a lawsuit. I'm sorry, lawsuit bugs me. I'll see y'all later. Bye.